Now, your Doppler 10 weather forecast.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It turned out to be another beautiful day here in the coastal bend. This Wednesday, you got basically clear skies, mild to warm temperatures, and still fairly low humidity. Right now in Rockport, you've got 78 degrees, that east-southeast wind at 10 miles an hour, and yes, clear skies out there. That's what you see here in Corpus Christi, downtown on the Bayfront and Shoreline Drive, 80 degrees, with a south-southeast wind at 14 miles an hour. And you did see a few little clouds out there earlier today, but they're of no consequence. There were just some high clouds that filtered on into the area, but that's the satellite radar loop. There's no precipitation on there anywhere. So what you're instead focusing on right now is Tropical Storm Eta. Was that dangerous Category 4 storm? Still dangerous. Massive flooding, a lot of water rescues, a lot of real problems right along the Honduras and Nicaragua border. But what will happen to the storm is it'll move back into the northwestern Caribbean as it recurves, and then it regains momentum, regains intensity in those warm waters. And we'll discuss in just a little bit where it's going to go after that, because it is relevant to the United States. Now, shift gears a little bit and go back to our own area where we've got temperatures across the state in the 70s to lower 80s, very pleasant out there. Basically, high pressure is the dominant factor both at the surface and in the upper air. So you've got a dry, stable atmosphere. Temperatures warming nicely from this morning from the upper 70s to lower 80s, fairly uniform numbers. But humidity is slowly on the increase. We'll see those numbers come up a little bit and get marginally uncomfortable the second half of this week. But, it's nothing unusual for this time of the year and for this location. Those east winds, you can count on that for being the impetus for that. They do shift lightly to the northwest, coming back on your Tuesday with a weak cold front, but it is a weak cold front, no important temperature changes. Now, here's that upper level low that we've been talking about for a couple of days. Skirts across to our north, picks up Gulf moisture, but notice most all of that moisture stays to our east, so no precipitation for you Thursday and Friday. And by the way, you can see our tropical storm becoming a factor in western Cuba by that time. Notice the configuration there. That storm shifts a little bit to the west and then eventually will make a landfall around Pensacola, Florida. That'll be next Wednesday to Thursday time frame. Again, no significant precipitation for us and little to no impact of Eta on the western Gulf of Mexico. How much about rainfall? Well, you're not going to see much, maybe a sprinkle here and there, but not even enough to include in the forecast for this week. So this is what we're looking at tonight. Another mild night out there, about 60 degrees under clear skies. Watch for the late night, early morning fog, though. Again, an inland issue. Back up to around 81, 82 tomorrow afternoon, very much like today. There's your official forecast. Mostly clear, patchy fog, a light southeast wind. That fog will be mainly in the inland areas, dropping visibility down to 1 to 2 miles. And as you go through the next several days, highs in the lower 80s, warming when bright sunshine into the middle 80s by Monday. The weak cool front comes in about midday Tuesday. We'll see just a few showers with that Tuesday and Wednesday, but nothing of great consequence. Lows will remain in the lower to middle 60s.